Hey everybody, it's June 2020. Mom's,
June 11th.
well, okay,
Okay.
thank you for that, Mom. I was trying to be general, but all right.
Okay.
So, we're in the garden with Mom, as you can see,
And there are no
and
bees.
we have not been seeing bees and wasps and other pollinators. So, Mom's going to show us how to manually pollinate with her tomato plant. So,
Are
so
you
first of
ready?
all, how do you know how to do this?
I read it in a gardening book.
Okay, all
And
right.
some people might already know. But if we don't have bees, there are two different things that you can do to help your tomatoes grow and produce by cross pollinating them yourself.
Okay, let's see.
One of the things that you can do if you get up early in the morning, you can take the different blooms and let them touch each other. But if you don't get up early in the morning, what I do is I wet my fingers, dampen my fingers with a little water, and I touch one bloom and I go to the next one, and then I touch another set of blooms and go back to that same one that I touched at first, and then I go back to the other one, the second one, and then if there's a third set of blooms, I just go right on over to those and touch those, and I try to touch both and retouch the ones that I have already touched so that I will get the cross pollination. And then I go to the next plant that has some blooms, and I take my finger and I softly touch them. You can't touch them heavily because you'll break them off. And there's another one right here, so I'm going to touch it
Okay.
and go back to this one. And then I see another one down under there that I didn't see earlier. I see two.
Okay.
So I'm going to get just a little more moisture on my fingers, and I'm going to touch these two and then go back to the original ones and touch them again. And I found some more over here that I need to touch.
So basically, you're like the bee.
I'm like the bee. I'm going from uh,
From
tomato
bloom to bloom.
bloom to tomato bloom, and I'm making certain that they cross pollinate by touching my finger to the bloom. Can you see that?
Mhm.
And then going to another bloom.
Okay.
So, and one of the things that the gardening book told me is that if you have a lot of blooms, you can get up early in the morning while there's still a little moisture and a little dew,
Mhm.
and just shake the vines like this.
Oh.
And that will also cross pollinate. So since I'm not an early riser, I use the second one.
Awesome. Okay. Thanks,
Okay.
Mom.
And I do have some tomatoes on the vines back there. The older ones already have some little tomatoes on them.
Awesome.
So this will work. I have used it more than 1 year.
Fantastic.
Okay?
All right. Thanks, Mom.
Okay.